Well, hey, ladies, welcome home. If I can speak on behalf of the men of Revolution, we are so glad to have you back. I hope that your first day back has gone really, really well, and that you are adjusting to, normal life again. I heard that the retreat went really, really well, and that's great. I've been praying for this retreat for the last couple months, and for all of our retreats, I always pray for two things. The first is I pray that every person that goes on these retreats experiences God's presence in either a fresh or a new way, or for the very first time. And I know just from talking to several of you that happened, and so that's great. And I'm praying that for each and every one of you that will be an experience that doesn't just last a weekend, but it literally changes you for the rest of your life. The other thing I pray for all of our retreats is that relationships would be formed that span a lifetime. Relationships where people are connected and connected in kind of a special way, connected to one another and to Jesus kind of at the same time. And so my prayer for you is that coming out of this, that you would have new friendships that will have been started, that this literally will be the beginning. And so as you come back, as you kind of get back into the groove and all of the, the clutter and the rush and the chaos of normal life kind of comes, swirling back in, my prayer for you is that throughout the next couple weeks that you would just be able to take some time and get together with some of the other ladies that you met, and went through this weekend experience with, and really be able to continue to invest in those relationships. I would encourage you and even challenge you to maybe take some time this week to just, drop somebody a note or send somebody a text message or give them a call who, meant a lot to you or who touched you in some special way or that you got to know, and just continue to do life with those people. Part of being able to tell our community and show our community who Jesus is being connected to one another in a way that shows who Jesus is, that we have the support and that we have the friendships and the encouragement and even the challenge that we need to kind of stay out there and continue to engage people with who Jesus is by the way we live and the things that we say. I know on Sunday morning you were challenged by a talk from Christine Caine, and Christine Caine is one of my favorite speakers. She's absolutely amazing. I know she talked about what happens when you bring God your only, and how God can take your only and do more with it than you ever possibly could have imagined. And that's kind of what we talked about on Sunday at Revolution. In fact, it's very much what we talked about on Sunday at Revolution. On Sunday, we had Commitment Sunday. We challenged people in the church, everybody who would say, Revolution is my church home, whether you're a follower of Jesus or you're somebody who's seeking truth, but you would say, this is my community, this is my church home. We challenged you to give sacrificially to see this move into Annapolis High School be a wild success. And we talked about what happens when God's people come together and say, we're going to sacrifice together to see more people come into a relationship with Jesus that they were created and designed to have. And here's the thing. I am so excited about what God is doing at Revolution right now. I'm so excited. I've talked to so many people in the church right now who are here for the very first time and who are maybe checking out Revolution and have been for a couple months, but they don't know what they believe about Jesus. They're literally asking the hard questions about God and faith, even the basic questions about God and faith, like who is Jesus? And it's been so encouraging to me to see that we're actually reaching people. And what we talked about on Sunday is, what would it look like if we all sacrificed in order to make room for more people? Because the reality is we're out of space at Germantown. We really have hit our growth capacity at Germantown. And so we're going to move into Annapolis High School on October 5th. That's going to open up a ton of more space for more people to be able to come in and ask those hard questions about God and faith and engage with our community on a Sunday morning. And so the challenge on Sunday was this. I asked everybody that calls Revolution their church home to take one of these cards, and on the back of it, it says commitment card. And the commitments on here, there's 3 different commitments on here. The first is this. It says, over the next year, I or we, if you're doing this for your family, commit to giving a blank number of dollars over and above our normal giving to Revolution. what we said is we're doing this initiative where we're asking people to give over and above what they normally give to Revolution in order for us to achieve this goal of raising $140,000 to purchase new equipment that's going to allow us to use Annapolis High School really effectively as a space where we invite our friends to experience God's presence. We're purchasing new sound equipment, new lighting equipment. We're purchasing new children's equipment, and we're purchasing some marketing and signage as well. And all of those things combined essentially are going to help us create an engaging environment for people that you're bringing, your neighbors, your family members, your coworkers, that you're bringing for the very first time to come and check out Revolution. And we've been challenging you for the last 3 weeks. Who are you going to bring on October 5th? Who are the 5 people that you're going to bring with you? And so this financial challenge really is a challenge to say, let's create the most engaging environment that we possibly can in this school. And so hopefully your husband was at church on Sunday. If not, we'll have these cards. If your whole family couldn't make it, we'll have these cards at church on Sunday. You'll be able to fill this out. The first commitment is a financial commitment, and we're asking you, if this is your church home, to be committed to this, that together we can have an incredible, incredible impact, and God can do more if we'll just bring Him our only than we could ever possibly imagine. The next commitment was, I commit to joining a service team. If you're not currently serving on a service team, we want to challenge you to get involved on Sunday morning on a service team. We cannot create engaging environments without people to be a part of those environments. People are critical to creating those environments. And so we have 5 different teams that you can get plugged into: the production team, the Adventure Kids team, the guest experience team, the coffee team, and the parking lot team. And so we'd love to challenge you, if you're not currently serving on one of those, to circle one of those on your commitment card. And if your husband didn't grab one of these, again, you can pick one up on Sunday. We'll have them as you're coming in. And then to join that team. We'll get you plugged in immediately and help you get plugged in so that you can serve. And we're really, really excited to see a whole bunch of new people jump in and serve in that way. And then finally, we said, hey, if you are in a place where you literally cannot be a part of this, you can't commit to giving financially because your finances are just really, you're maybe in debt, kind of up to your eyeballs, or you're in a place where you would say, you know what, we don't have any money to spare. There's no way we can commit to this, not even giving $1 a month. Then we've got this final commitment, and that is this: get signed up for Financial Peace University. Financial Peace University is a class that will help you get peace in your finances. It'll help you break free from the bondage of debt and learn to use money as a tool, not as something that controls you, but as something that you control and that you tell your money where to go. And it is a phenomenal course. My wife and I have taken it. It radically changed our level of peace about our finances. And so I just want to challenge you, if that's where you're at, for you and your significant other, your husband, or boyfriend or fiance, to get involved in that class. Go to that class. We have 2 opportunities. The Financial Peace University just kicked off this past weekend, but you can still jump in this coming weekend. Or we have another one that's going to open up in October, and we'll give you more information about that this weekend. But we want you to commit to that. We're really, really excited about what God's doing. I'm really excited about what God's doing in our church. I'm excited about what God did at the women's retreat, and I anticipate that that's just going to pay dividends for years and years to come in your life. That investment that you made of your time and your financial resources. And here's really the deal. We're asking you to commit your time and your financial resources to be able to create a space and continue to build a community where more people can have those kinds of experiences with God that you just experienced this past week. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I know God has spoken to you this past weekend, and I'm excited to see you on Sunday as we come together. This Sunday is Commitment Sunday, so we're all going to hand these in, and so if you have one of these at home, we're asking you to bring it in an envelope, and we're going to ask you to come forward and put it down as your commitment, your family's commitment. If you don't have one of these at home, we'll have them on Sunday, so you'll be able to fill that out, put it in an envelope, and bring it forward during the service as a time of commitment where we say, hey, together we are going to go forward and reach more people. Again, so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm praying that God continues to just bless you, and that through God blessing you, that those blessings pour out into our church and into our community in a way that reaches more and more people for Jesus. Have a great week.